Alrighty, here we are. Our last night in the park.
Yes.
One more day of hiking down to the bus.
Yeah.
But now we just want to do a little recap, a little review. First of all, Becky,
It's cold.
Yeah, it is cold. As you can see, we're in our tent trying to get warm. It's going to go below freezing tonight, I do believe.
It is.
Yeah.
It's only 7:18 tonight at night, and it's already really cold.
Yeah.
So sorry.
But let's see if we can at least.
Yeah.
This is my camp hat. This keeps me warm. I know I can look forward to this every night. It's my one warm, dry thing I know I can look forward to.
I'm still
to keep my head warm.
All right.
Hands, gloves got a little today, so doing without gloves right now.
Okay.
All right. So first of all, Becky, what do you have left in your snack bag?
What do I have left? I'm excited about tomorrow because I still have some goodies. So we'll start off with these are Nature Valley wafer peanut butter chocolate bars. They are
Good.
really good.
She shared with me.
Really good. Another one. That's the one. We may have to barter a
We
little
have
bit.
to do some trading. Yeah.
Nature Valley chocolate chunk granola bars, not as good. Nature Valley XL protein peanut butter dark chocolate. Can you guess? I like dark
Nature
chocolate
Valley.
and I like peanuts. And Nature Valley happens to have both of those. I have a Lady Grey tea bag. I still have one more M&M, mini M&Ms I got like 2 years ago. Perfect trip to have them. And something I came across with on Amazon that I thought I would try. Really expensive, probably wouldn't. They're really good, but it is meat shreds, premium dried beef or pulled pork, and this one is Carolina barbecue, which they also have a black pepper.
Yeah.
A black pepper one. Both of them outstanding. I'll probably talk more about this later. But that's what's in yours?
All right. So I don't have quite as much left. I didn't bring quite as much either, but I've got 2 the butternut bars. Very good, very filling. A little bit of chocolate, a little bit of nuts. Lots of deliciousness. Got 2 of those left. And strawberry strips.
Amazing.
Good stuff.
Amazing.
That's all the snacks.
You actually had 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
How many of you have left?
I've got 4 left.
So there's going to be some trading between those.
I might get a wafer thingy.
Yes.
And then, of course, still got some coffee. I got one more Death Wish coffee. I needed some kind of strong coffee for the instant coffee stuff. I found the Starbucks Via. These are okay, but then I found these. I'm like, I'm going with these. It actually tastes like coffee. I might end up having to do some of this tomorrow after I do this one. We'll see.
She needed coffee.
And that's all I have left in my snack bag.
Okay, all right. So what's some next questions? We're doing some questions
see.
and answers. I think we're up to a few. So
All right. So Becky, number 1, what is the number 1 piece of hiking gear that you can't leave home without, and the number 1 piece of camp gear? So what do you need for hiking, and what do you need for the campsite?
So that's very difficult to one. But the one thing that I really have a hard time going hiking without is hiking pools. 2 hiking pools. 2 hiking pools, outstanding. Helps my back, helps my knees a lot. And why not use your hands and arms for something while you're hiking? For camp gear, it would be a sleep system. You can't go home without it. Or you can't actually go camping without it.
Yeah.
But a good sleep system, yeah. For you.
All right. I'm probably gonna go with Leukotape.
Leukotape for why?
Blisters, because Bonnie got some blisters on her feet. Even after taping on day 1, trying to prevent them, and then they showed up on day 2 anyway. Big toe, little toe. So
Both feet?
Yes. So used a little needle, popped the blisters, taped them up.
We're gonna try
Haven't had
it.
any trouble since.
Sorry, we're making
Yep.
do. If you saw how this phone was set up. Yeah. Okay.
All right. And then as
camp
far as camp gear, you took my man. I got the air mattress and the sleep. I get in my little cocoon at night.
Yeah.
And even though it's freezing outside, I'm cold and warm and cozy.
Wait, you're cold? Warm and cozy?
Even though it's cold outside, I'm warm and cozy, and I'm a little bit delirious now at the moment too, apparently.
Yes. Well, we had some good food. All right, so number 2. The luxury item you loved the most on the trail.
Coffee.
Coffee?
Coffee was my luxury item.
Where are they? They still have yet to be put on. My luxury item was down pants. So down pants. Well, can I kind of do 2?
Sure. Yeah.
Because I think it's going to be the second one for you too.
Yeah.
Down pants are amazing.
I didn't have those.
And a puffy, like synthetic puffy jacket.
This.
Amazing. It's like you put this on and it's like your little, I don't know, oven. Like it warms you up.
Like my hat. And this, I also had some camp socks that they were gonna be dry no matter what. So I could always come back to warm head, warm core, warm feet. And I also have my pajama pants. Pajama, whatever. My flannel pants.
It's only supposed to be.
Yeah, well, I'm just explaining what I had on.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Okay.
So I always had warm, cozy stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Except if it was wet.
Yeah. All right. What luxury item did you miss the most on the trail?
Fresh food. Like we get a lot of it's a lot of wrapped things, like store that last a long time, like fresh food. So like fresh potato, fresh meat, fresh vegetables, fresh. Like we never really got fresh. It was whatever we could boil in a small little stove, or you pay an outrageous price at the refugios. Hey, just wait. We have a
message.
We have a message. It's a message from my mom. So praise the Lord for His many blessings upon you and Bonnie, and continuing to pray. Oh, sorry.
It just beeps and beeps and beeps until you hit the right button. I couldn't figure out the right button last night. See, beeping, beeping, beeping.
Come on. All right, so here it is. Praise the Lord for His many blessings upon you and Bonnie. Continuing to pray for both of you. Love, Dad and Mom. So, of course, I love it that both of our parents, I think, are praying for both of us out here for safety, for everything, like weather.
Yeah.
And of course, we'll accept any prayers we can get.
Yes.
So that was from my dad and mom. We'll be expecting your parents to probably
Anytime.
email, text, whatever this thing is called. Like it kind of goes to an email, but then it's texted to us.
Yeah.
But okay, all right. So back to the question.
Luxury item.
I said fresh. Fresh food.
I'm gonna go with a towel.
Ooh.
I got this little travel towel in Puerto Natales because I didn't bring any towel at all. Didn't even think about it. But I realized I didn't think we were going to have showers. Then I found out, we're going to have showers along the way.
Kind of.
So got a towel that folds up and do a nice, neat little thing. But the thing doesn't get you warm after your shower. And then it's after that cold, wet day. And the warm shower was amazing.
It was.
And then I had to dry off with this. And then I got cold again. And then this never got dry. It's still soaking wet.
And how many days ago was that?
I don't even know.
It was at least 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah, it was.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So a nice warm towel to make you feel like you actually clean after a shower.
Yeah. And yeah. All right. So for you, what one thing sucked the life out of your soul instantaneously?
Easy. Hiking from Gray to the other place in the rain.
Paine Grande, yeah.
Paine Grande in the rain. And then we saw the wooden sign that had, hey, you're here and your camp is here. And I thought we were a lot closer to this part than we were. And I got a little bit angry. And,
we didn't talk too much for the last half of that hike. Not because we were angry at each other. It just
I was mad at the sign. I was mad at the weather. I was just ready to get out of the.
And it wasn't a long kilometer day, like mile day. It was a long.
It was just
hour day. Yeah.
And it just seeing that sign, I'm like, oh my goodness, we still have like 2 hours left, and I thought we were like 30 minutes from camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the most depressing moment.
So I would say, like, the thing that sucked the life out of my soul pretty quickly for, like, whenever this happened, which happened a couple times, but was running water that was coming down the
stream
path,
trails?
the stream trails, and not just a little bit, but like, it was a lot that it actually covered almost any rock that you could step on. And once your feet get wet, and it was cold.
Game over.
So I think that was probably the thing. Like, it was hard to stay positive.
Yeah.
When we saw that. Yes, of course, the day that we were going from Gray to Paine Grande in the freezing cold, that was like, it just sucked the life out of me. But it was more because we were stepping in rivers of water trying to get between one place and another.
And it's usually okay. Rain is okay until your feet get wet. Once your feet get wet, it's game over.
And it had already worked through the Gore-Tex. Like, the Gore-Tex had already.
But if your feet can stay dry, you can deal with the rest of it. But when your feet are wet and the sign is wrong, and you haven't made as much progress as you thought, and there's still that far to go, and it's.
And we were trying to think of positive things, and the positive thing we could think of on that stretch was the wind was at our back.
Yeah.
And if the wind had been at our face, I think we both would have been crying, and we would just added to the water on the trail.
Yep. All right, well, let's flip that around now.
Okay.
What one thing brought you the most joy?
Sunshine.
Sunshine. Sun for the past 2 days.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. Shh.
But okay. So I'm gonna give you a chance. But there's one other thing that brought me immense joy too. But but sunshine was definitely this trip especially.
Probably. Oh, there's so many things I enjoyed. Yeah, there's the scenery. Probably just having a buddy who I hardly ever get to see. Just day after day we get to hang out and just hike and enjoy the good and the bad, but mostly the good.
Yes.
And just have some fun times together out in the woods.
I would agree. The snow yesterday was incredible. So we've had day 2 we had rain. Day 3 we had rain at the very end after we had set up camp pretty much.
Yeah.
Day 4 we had rain and snow over the pass, but that didn't really count.
Oh, I forgot about the rainbow.
Oh yeah, we had a rainbow.
That brought some joy to the soul. Maybe we should have said several things.
But the snow yesterday
the snow
was.
I'm not usually a snow person, but yesterday the snow was nice.
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm asking you, right?
Yep.
Okay. So what one place do you wish you could have teleported your family to with you?
Okay. So one spot that we saw that we wish family you could be here.
Yes. So they didn't have to do all the work to get there, but they would just be there, and they would then also be able to be teleported back to like their real life.
Probably.
My hands are cold.
The glacier. Seeing the glacier before the pass.
Okay. The Los Perros.
Yeah, Los Perros.
Okay.
Just or.
It's hard.
No, that's probably it right there.
Okay.
If I could bring them into one place, it'd be that. Just make sure you have a lot of gear on because it was cold.
Yeah.
But yeah. just them being able to see that.
So I'm going to say that same day, but just a little bit lower. So that same day we did John Garner Pass, and we came down and we got to the tree line. So right now it is fall here in Chile. So spring in the northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, we're going to fall. And one of the reasons I really wanted to come at this point in time is because of the change of colors, and I was hoping we could get this timed right, and we did.
Yeah.
At that one point, we were coming down, and just as we were hitting the tree line, we had the glacier in front of us. We had glaciers in front of us, not even just one. Glaciers in front of us, mountains that we couldn't even see the peak because of the clouds, and then this beautiful red, bright orange, like colors that were it was
lovely.
And I think that's what probably made that day really, really hard, is because we had so many high moments early up through the halfway point.
Yeah.
And then after we hit that tree line,
and it went literally downhill.
and we tried to enjoy the suspension bridges.
Yeah.
And they brought our spirits up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it was really hard to keep them there, and they pumped. So that'll be it.